So looking at the next sheet, it says one INS, that means one inspector, 1,000. So there's 1,000 customers here. So numbers are kind of calculated a similar way, right here. And here you could see, okay, the arrival time is, the previous arrival plus the inter-arrival time. And the service start is the whichever is later, the arrival time or the previous row is the completion time. That is the completion time, and waiting time is the service start minus the arrival time, and completion time is the service start plus the service time, and time in the system is completion time minus the arrival time. So the rules that I just described there, and then here are the averages. So from here, what is the average waiting time? I could say, oh, it's 1.84 minutes. So the average waiting time is 1.84 minutes for the scarf. So on the average, so you could see here, of course, the first scarf is going to have 0 waiting time, because when the first one comes, there is no one else. So the first customer is special in that we know that the first customer does not have to wait. So the formulas are a little bit different between the first and the second one. Okay, but I'm not going to ask you to enter the formulas yourself. I will just ask you to do something. Go over here and do something. Okay, and then interpret the results. Okay, and so waiting time, the average is 1.84, and here the average waiting time is, average service time is 2 minutes, and here the average inter-arrival time is 2.4 minutes. 2.4 minutes. So as I said before, okay, so there is, so if I were to go over here and okay, I ask, what is the average service rate? What is the average service rate? So here, well, how do I estimate from the simulation? From the simulation, how do I estimate the average service rate? So mu, so what is this? Average service rate. Average service rate. Okay, well, this average service time is 1 over mu, right? Well, because it's supposed to be a reciprocal. So average service time is 1 over mu. And how do I go from 1 over mu to mu? What do I need to do to 2? What do I want to do with this to get the mu? A little fraction. That's a property. So if you take the reciprocal of reciprocal, what do you get? You get the original thing back, right? So I take this. So if I go 1 over mu, then I get a mu. So I could take this number and take the reciprocal, right? So this must be 1 over 2. 1 over 2, because that's what I'm doing. 1 over the 2. So 1/2. So we could say, oh, the average service rate is 1/2. Is 1/2. 1/2 per minute. 1/2 per minute is the average service rate. And in a similar way, I could do get the lambda. Inter-arrival time is, that's time between arrivals. So this is actually 1 over lambda. So if I get the rate, if I get the arrival rate, then I would take the reciprocal of 2.4. So 1 over 2.4, whatever that thing is, some small number. Okay. Any questions at this point?